Good morning, ladies. The reason I'm talking so quietly is it's 5:56 in the morning and all the house is asleep. So I'm not trying to talk like Barry White on purpose. So I've just gone through your questionnaire, and thank you very much for sending that over. Things look like they're really rocking along. I'll just run down through it. I had some comments along the way, and we'll just go through it and work on it from here, I guess. The who are you? Like it's nice and clear. What do you sell at the moment? I've actually got some product comments that are a little bit further down the page as well. With what do you do for your customers? As I said, good exercise to go through this and actually see where the crossover is between the services that the three of you provide, where the crossover is, and where the complementary parts are. There may be opportunities for either one of you, two of you, or all three of you to take a product out, depending on what the market's up to at the time. So nice to go through and actually articulate all of those down. I'm sure you're probably doing that already, though, because you seem to be very heavy into your planning at the moment. Now, your direct competitors. Now, so in your response, not sure if we have any. It's good that that's the response. Depending where your market research is up to at the moment. Never naive. However, let's make sure that in the absence of any competitors presenting themselves, that we look at these two questions here. With no competitors, have you got a niche that's full of cashed up customers that are good to go, or have you actually just got a hole in the market where there is no customers? So I know you've had some initial responses and workshops and things like that as well. This is really just a sanity check, and without having a look at any of your marketing results or successes to date, yeah, I'm hoping I'm just throwing this one out there, and the response just comes back nice and clear. No, this is the market. This is the research that we've done. These are the types of people we want to work with. This is why. This is the sort of money that's prepared to spend. That sort of thing as well. Further down into the market, who are you selling to? Yeah, great articulation there um, on the avatar, nice and close, and it's going to make it really easy to pitch that. It may change over time as you pitch more into market and actually get to know your clients more. And she may not be 34, she may be more. But you got to have something to start with, and then be prepared to move your avatar around depending on what presents itself in the business. You may end up with multiple avatars because you've got your three components of your service as well. So time will tell on that one. I like their needs, and just one thing that I just added onto the bottom of that one as well is their need for connection and contribution as well. You women. Thanks, Dave. Obvious. Cool. The connection and contribution there is pretty well unspoken, but it's a nice one to acknowledge, especially from my perspective. So if you confirm that one, I'm sure you will. The USP, I really like the USP, and particularly the options that it gives any one of your clients as well, depending on what's going on in their life. So it's really cool. The proof to the skeptical customer, as I've said here, it'll be an interesting one to prepare up the copy that jumps out off the page and said, yes, that's me, and that's kind of cool. That'll come back to the avatar that you've identified and the problems that that we're going to be addressing along the way. Guarantees will be interesting. I'm suspecting that if that need for connection is met, the probability of anyone claiming a guarantee on you will be pretty small. However, there may be an element of the market there that won't buy unless they know they've got that option to claim a guarantee if things don't work. So the guarantee will have its place. What else did I have in there? I don't think anything there at the moment. Okay, down into our products. What I would like you to do in the course of your planning process, and there's an assignment here for you, is, if you've got the butcher's paper out, is, physically draw a sales funnel and start getting your head around what the start of that sales funnel is, and what are the stages that you're going to move your clients through the sales funnel. Um, in the absence of doing a sales funnel exercise, some businesses end up with like a front door product, and that becomes their bread and butter, and they get trapped because they don't have the funnel, that they have to start playing the numbers game and pitching their entry level product to more and more people, and really getting into that, the wider and wider and wider niche, and they have to play a really broad numbers game because they've got nowhere to take them, so they have to keep reselling the door product. With your affiliate products, I'd certainly recommend that you put the affiliate products in as a part of your sales funnel exercise, and work out where indeed they're going to be complementary to your business, and and this is where some people run into challenges with incorporating affiliate products, where those affiliate products themselves are actually not complementary to your business. They provide, or may provide, some initial cash flow to the business, but unless the affiliate product itself is being used to keep the people moving through the sales funnel, then it's really not serving you, and whatever money you get short term may be the only money you get, if they can't progress. The features and benefits, not necessarily outlined for every single product that you offer your clients. I think we should probably start with features and benefits at a very high level, and in pitching your lifestyle as a package, think about the features and benefits at that level. As we start to develop our products or product lines, either with three of you working together, or two, or a single, then we'll need to start thinking about the features and benefits of the individual items there, because they'll all come in and feed into the sales copy. Testimonials. As I pointed out here, that's testes with an I, not an E. And with the testimonials, they're going to come very much into the sales process, because they contribute to your social proof. Now, the assignment from here onwards is that any client that you're working with, is that you guys are, from now on, are going to draft the testimonials yourself, depending on what products it is that you want, or what service it is that you're offering, that you want the testimonial to back up for you. I've been drafting testimonials for my clients since I've started, and I've never had a person come back to me with any more than just a couple of minor edits. And in most cases, the minor edits are because I've understated the service that I've got, or understated how happy they were with the service. They're more than happy to do it, because most people, they are busy, either at home, or in business, or with kids, or whatever else they're up to, and to have a testimonial delivered to them that's already written means that it's one job that they can get out of the way really, really quickly, out of an inbox that's probably overflowing with stuff. So work with the clients here and make the testimonial part of your ongoing service to them. So listen, I know you're busy because you know the avatar so well. Just thought I'd write this testimonial for you. It'll help me out. Hopefully help you out because it's nice and quick. Why wouldn't the customer buy? I love those ones that you've got there. Let's be aware of those, and let's be aware of any other reason. Or when you're in a sales pitch, whether you're at a webinar or a one-on-one or anything like that, if it doesn't result in high conversions, or if it's a one-on-one and it doesn't result in a sale, take the time post-pitch to see whether you can add to the reasons why the customer didn't buy. It'll improve both your sales process, and it'll also, by building that list, improve the quality of the copy that we produce together, because we'll be answering objections along the way. And as I just put a note in there in the bottom as well, for Beck, it's the same as like setting up those polls that Sharon did during the mastermind course, and that educational spectrum. Setting the polls is actually addressing the objections along the way. The goal and the outcomes, lead generation list, that's cool. That's my entire product catalog. That's great. The sales process, that's cool, where we can start to work that stuff out as well, which we need to answer all those other questions first and work out what's actually going to be a good sales process for you. Your website and traffic conversions. Here's an assignment for you for today. Open up a Google account. And probably not a bad thing to have, YourLifeStyled@gmail.com. If you're subscribing out to any other materials or anything, guys, you can use that account as your opt-in. And I use one. I have all my junk mail going to there, and I just have a sort through it every once in a while. The other benefit of the Google account is it'll also allow you to access the Google business tools and to grab a Google Analytics code, and it'll mean that you can track the activity on your website. So if you're working with someone on your site now, it's a pretty simple thing to access the code, send it to them, and say, listen, I want this put into the website and track the pages. It allows us to put a baseline down so that we can track what numbers you're getting now, and as we get different promos and things running online or offline marketing that's going to result in traffic coming online, that we can see the response rates that we're getting to any activities. So that's a high priority one, that one, guys. Get the tracking code into the website. Email list around 300. Now, 300, good list. The quality of the list will be something that we need to consider, depending on the age, what they've actually done. How far in do they receive things on a regular basis? Have they received one thing? How long has it been since they've heard from you? Let's check the temperature of that list, and if it's not warm enough to begin pitching to in a little while after we get the sales funnel and things set up, we may need to do something to go out to them and to say hi, handshake them, and see whether we can get a response from them, and check out whether the list is alive or dead or not. Just a good piece of housekeeping to do at the start of any process. The autoresponder service, Aweber. Aweber's got some really cool tutorials and things on it as well. The most important for the thing about Aweber, particularly with regards to sales funnels, and there's a tutorial online for it, is once you do start selling people things off a base list, Aweber allows you to move people from one list to the next depending on what they've done. So if they subscribe to one list, you can unsubscribe them from another. So you can have different levels of lists and sub lists of people with different services. And considering you guys are offering 3 individual product lines, you may end up with some individual lists that respond to different things as well. Your online campaigns, as I've said here, I really I steer clear of getting involved too much in the actual web management, things like itself. Though, as we do chat along the way, I'm more than happy to be a sounding board for the stuff that you've got. I've got enough experience that I may be able to contribute just a different perspective and just from outside the box on something that may complement your marketing campaign as well. That just about covers everything I want to send over to you this morning. There was one other item, is that Batman is riding an elephant. It's not there for any reason. I just like the picture and it's really cool. Alright, I'll leave it there and I'll shoot all these files over to you and I'll chat to you soon. Bye for now. Have a great day. See you guys.